Where? Ah, right. Well, good thing we got extra last time. I'm still very much upset that I just completely forgot to do the one thing I came here for. I got too caught up in the practice of just fighting the dragon that I forgot to do literally anything else. So I'm just gonna burp. Give me the achievement. Give me it. Come on. Yeah! Is it a plane? Is there another achievement in this? Is that the last one? Adventure. There we go. I got all 3 spyglass achievements. I'm tempted to just start getting random achievements. I don't know what biome I'm missing for discover every biome. But once again, let me loop. A doink. A doink. A boink. Yeah. Okay. Land. Oh. Can I make that? Yeah. Pretty please, are you perching? Hell yes. Thank you. Come on, come on, come on! You suck dingleberries. Burp, burp, burp. I'll go get you. I'm going. Epic hit. Come on. Yeah. Now that's what I like to see. I got you. And it's minus. It didn't even give me a level. Granted, I have 100 levels, but I just never need levels for anything, and I haven't died in a good minute either. But what's also gonna take me a good minute is digging out this tunnel again. I really like having this tunnel, so I'll be back. I got a whopping 2 stacks and 13 obsidian out of that. We can just carry on with the rest of the episode as normal. Oh, I'm all the way back here. So there's a few thoughts I have immediately right now. I have a lot of small things I've left just across the server that I need to get done. I should have put doors here. I think I might have mentioned this last time. I should have put doors here. I should have done that a while ago. I still want to add little details around here as well. So I think we'll leave off the factory details either till the end of the episode or next week. But I at least want to get these doors in because, yeah, that's really easy. That's really easy to do. And these over here are meant to be covered up. That's not just meant to be a hole in the ground. I want to add some barricades or something around this. I'm probably going to work on some designs of that a little bit. We'll see, we'll see. I'm actually going to do that right now because that's like the #1 thing that's intriguing me at the moment. So I'm going to battle with that a little bit. And then I'd also love to add some details to my own base. With me starting up world building in this area, I actually ran out of sandstone when I was originally doing this, but I've since gotten more. So I want to add more ruins around here, and this was never meant to be this short. I started up on arches for a 2nd floor, and I never got them done. So I would like to do that at some point, but I gotta figure out how the hell I'm doing that arch, because I can never figure out the right way to do it. I think what I can commit myself to doing this time is adding more of these rocks, more of these bushes, and ruins around, and possibly I would love to get at least 1 or 2 trees down. Today, ruins, bushes, rocks, trees, at least over here. Oh, I need to grab materials here for I need at least one. I want to put down the doors real quick, because I do have the materials to put down the doors for the factories. So I'm gonna I'm gonna go place these down real quick. I'm gonna go on a copy of the world and then start messing around with some ideas and designs. I've spent a couple days on this at this point, and there's still things I want to add. I want to add a whole walkway around these 2. They're little water pumps. I have moved the stone generator to be this little thing in the corner, making this more aesthetic. I haven't found a good use for it yet. And then this one back here got an entire rehaul, and I added on a building to the side because I like the idea of that. And so now this is what the lava farm looks like. But what I'm working on right now, and the reason I'm even recording again, is because the super smelter is giving me a run for my money. I found a way to effectively hide it. It's now actually in here, and it's a few less furnaces, but it is a really good way to hide it where it's still pretty damn efficient. The problem is the actual functional part that you can see, because this is like the 3rd or 4th time I've tried to find a spot that I can do this, because I had one that was really good, and I realized, wait, I can name the minecarts, so I don't have to worry about putting down signs so people know, oh, this one is input items, this one's input fuel. But the way I had it, the minecart was getting stuck on a block, and it wouldn't actually go anywhere. Just make this as easy to use as possible, but the problem is, because of how this is set up and the space it's in, I need this to be up a level. And I even have extra hoppers so this will work, because usually the minecart would be down here, but if I break these blocks, then you see the outside, and I want all this to be inside. So this has to be up here. That means I need to push this one up here so I can just do one lever to turn both of them on. I had a different system, but that blocked the minecart. So how am I doing this is the question. Because I like the industrial look. And I've been loving working around with this. I really like the garage doors we have going on because this is the design I've wanted this entire time. And I just haven't sat down to do it. And I like these kind of rail factory things going on. The problem is, how do I get this across here? This is all just dead space, and I still need to find a use for that over there. To the point where I'm tempted to actually move the auto smelter into these ones because I might have an easier time covering it up and making it fit in with everything else over here. So I think very well I may need to move those. The question is, what the hell do I do with this building then? I don't know what I could fit in these. I'm sure I can think of some farm that'll work in here. I might be able to fit a really small crop farm, and I could put several of them on top of each other. So yeah, I think I'll do something like that. Now I just gotta manually move everything. Yippee. And well, like, I can probably copy paste this over, honestly. Yeah, I gotta move everything. Well, I'll check in a moment. So theoretically this works, and you turn it on, ignoring the trapdoors flicking up, and there's your input fuel and input items and output. But the problem is this disables, because of how I have it set up, this disables the hopper there. So you can't input fuel if this is off, which makes it a little hard to input the fuel. This one's just fine. It just needs to sit there and fill up before. Yeah, there goes. And this whole convoluted mess back here, I didn't even fix that. This doesn't work. I can't have blocks here because it breaks that. I can't have this really any lower because of that. The hoppers are there, and despite me throwing stuff in, it has yet to give me anything out. And only one furnace, this center one, had ore in it. Or it got something in it, because it started burning, and it was on fire for a little bit, but then it stopped. And I never got anything into the output. So none of this worked. In theory, it should have, but none of it worked, and I'm gonna have to redo that. But I already did. I put the old design that I copy pasted over there for reference back in its spot. I moved it up and also doubled it. And now the outputs, your outputs are these furnaces, quote unquote, over here, and the input, the turn on, is still over here. But now it's functional. I should actually test this though. I haven't put in an input for the hoppers. The thing I wanted to do is with hoppers, I got so sidetracked and then just immediately started recording. Yeah, this has been my problem the entire time, because I can't put a hopper there if I have the redstone torch there. But that's a little covered. Because the problem is, I need some sort of course, I need there to be an off switch for this. Because I need it to sit down at the edge here and collect things and be able to put things in. I can't have it running all the time, otherwise I would do that. But that's not super helpful. So I feel like I'm gonna have to go to a very basic solution, because I would love to do this and have this completely behind bars. But that's not something I am currently capable of putting together. But I do know I need to get started. I need to get started working. I spent like most of the week on this and doing other things that I need to do with my life. And I don't know why I love trapdoors so much for decor. But they're great for decor, and I'm gonna have to get a lot of them. So I need to go grab acacia. I need to get some more smooth stone brick. I need to get more copper again. I need to get rid of the current roofing we have. I need to get some andesite and completely derail this entire building. I hesitate on time-lapse. I hesitate on that because I don't think it's gonna time-lapse well. I'll figure it out. You'll see. I have spent my time horribly. I had, let's just say 16 bad omen bottles from 1 to 3. I know I had at least 12 bad omen 3s to get through. I think I had like 6 bad omen 1. I only had a few bad omen 2s. But I said, yeah, let me get through all of them real quick because I've been meaning to do that for a while. And I thought it'd take like a max of 3 hours. Let me check the time. It's taken over 6, and so that's like half the day that I was meant to be gathering materials and building gone. So, yeah. Also, I'm now on Nikki number 9, because Vexes killed my totem twice now. And I hate Vexes. They suck. But I just want to get a few things done. So I want to at least get a few things done at Snowkia and then come back and work on my base. Because now I'm giving myself very limited time to do this. And now don't think I have a lot of time to do a lot here as much as I would love to. So I'm just gonna quickly fix up these floors, move this, and add little garage doors. I don't have enough materials to get this fully done right now, but that's a little piece of it. I forgot I wanted to do the garage doors. I do have the stuff for that. I did not mean to do that. I just walked backwards. I did not mean to do. Yeah. Yeah, this is why you shouldn't stop recording ever. This exact situation is exactly why. I need to move all of this if I want to place the garage doors in here, so this won't get any for the moment. Otherwise, I realized something I could do with this area, because I talked about putting the food farms in the smokestacks, and I think I could really efficiently do that in here, and then also have a little lower down part where I can like look down at the bottom levels and have like a little cargo bay like spot right here. That means I can actually go and get stuff done at my base, but I need materials for that too. I don't think Distant Horizons is loading in right. That's not supposed to happen. Yeah. I'm gonna do birch trees, but I do want to use azalea leaves, not the flowering ones, but like the normal azalea leaves for this. Child, I am pruning the bushes. Let me, children, behave yourselves. Back, ye foul beasts. I see axolotls on my screen. Where are the axolotls? Get out of here. I'm looking for the axolotls. I think they're up there. I wanna fly. Let me fly. Whoa, I saw them for a second. Where did they go? Why? I saw a fish for like half a minute there. I swear I saw a clownfish for like 2 seconds. Oh. Turning up my sounds. Come on, say, do the thing. That was really cute. I barely heard it, but do the thing. Come on. I knew I saw something. I have a plan for this. You made such a cute little oh, the little waggle. You made such a cute little noise. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. It's not gonna do it. You're very cute, though. You're downright adorable. I'm going back to pruning my bushes. I just know it's not gonna be long before they're dying, too. Yeah, they're good. Nope, they saved itself. But if that's anything to go, excuse me, talking here. If that's anything to go by, they're not gonna last long. Azaleas really are shit for the leaves to wood ratio. But should be enough to get me yeah. That should be oh, you're trying. Did I get a head out of this? I did. I got another one. Hey there, buddy. I want a head. Give me. Yes. I'm gonna go hide these around Lilac Space. One of those hiding spots I genuinely feel bad. Oh, I'm getting attacked. Nope. One of those hiding spots I genuinely feel bad for because it's gonna take them a minute to find it. Boys, I'm home. Oh, let me go home. Come on. How many tries will this take? I'm tempted to just sleep in my sailboat at this point. Let me come home. I'm gonna go sleep in the sailboat. I haven't used this since I made it, but it's here. It exists. Num num num. Eat the cake. Boys! Oh, now I can. Hello. Hi, babies. Hi, Carl. I missed you too. I should go check up on Huddlewagon. It's been a minute. And I feel a little bad about killing so many villagers. Odd? You in, buddy? Odd? Odd? Oh, hey, buddy. Hi, buddy. I love you. I don't really visit them a lot. They just kind of exist in the house, and then I run around the world doing crazy stuff. So what I want to do... It doesn't exist unless I'm absolutely incorrect and I just don't know the name of the tree. I want birch, for sure, because of originally, the inspiration for all the ruins here comes from Colonycraft, and part of the palette of that design was birch, but wood wouldn't hold up over centuries, well, sandstone would, so I don't have actually any birch here. But I would love to throw birch trees around as a bit of an homage. However, I don't want typical birch trees. I want them to like hang like weeping willows. But birch trees don't do that. So why is there a pig? Okay, I guess. So I'm not good at building trees. I haven't really built trees in Minecraft. I've built plenty of structures and I like drawing buildings. Not good at building or drawing trees. So I'm just gonna build and hope that this comes across the way I want it to. Something like that. This is not the angle I wanted at all. I was thinking like a large sweeping hook. That's just an obtuse angle. Gonna have to try that again. Round 2, start. Okay, that's way better. Yep, that's what I originally intended for. Now add a couple branches coming off of it. I don't know what this is. It exists. It's not a good one though. I think this should be like a side branch. It was a good start, but I feel like I need a bigger branch than that. I like that a lot more. It could definitely use some more okay, let me fix that. I don't like that part. That's a wee bit better. Now I just need to fix this lower branch now because this is looking great, and now these two aren't. 3. It looks alright from that side, but this is like the main side we're gonna see it from, probably. I think this would literally be better if I just move this branch I'm standing on to the other side. Now, how about that? This one still needs some work, but we're getting there very, very slowly. It just needs a little more up before it goes out. Okay. See, I don't like how thick this trunk is getting now. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I also need to somewhat do that still, because, well, yeah, it's a tree trunk. It's gonna need a little bit of leverage, otherwise this is an extremely poor version of a tree. Perhaps. You know what, at this point, I do actually like that a lot. And now to attempt to do a very weird weeping willow-like leaf on top, and find a way to bunch this up in just the right way that it gives it a little bit of air to work with. We don't want too little or too much branches. Yeah, okay, I'm so happy I chose the Azalea. This is perfect for what I want. Okay. And then plus this resource pack, it just blends together beautifully. I know I said I can't draw a tree and haven't in years. The thing about art, it's very much a passive skill. You just kind of look at things and then over time they get better. You get better at drawing them. I feel like that's definitely happened because I know for a fact I've absorbed like information about like, oh, if you want to draw a tree or build a tree in Minecraft, here's some things you can do to make it look better. You could do this, you could do that, and then just kind of absorbing that information over time. That's carpet. I think that's very much so happened here, because I couldn't tell you the last time I built or drew a tree. The last time I remember drawing a tree was for a class assignment in some art class I took 7 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that. But I'm very happy with that tree. That is a gorgeous tree. I love that. That's exactly what I want. I think the back could be better. Absolutely, I need to fix that a little bit. It just needs a little rump. I'm immediately thinking of like those poofy dresses with specifically just with a poofy back. I don't know what they're called, but that's immediately what I'm thinking that this needs. I think that's just right now. Just a little bit more added down there, and a little bit there, and a little bit up there, and that's perfect. I love that. I like that a lot. I just want to copy paste this around my entire That looks so cool. I want to do bigger versions of this as well, by the way. Oh, there's my bell. I love this. This is a really good start. I want to scale this up like 1.5 times and then build like a good 5 or so of these. But this is the main scale we're going for. I would love one absolutely giant one coming out of like some area around here that hangs over, maybe even breaking through the ruins here. Oh, I still need to work on, yeah, I need to do those ruins. I need to figure out those arches too. That's another thing. I'm just gonna leave it at 1 tree. I don't got a lot of time. I just want to at least like get some work done, get some little things started, get some little things finished, all of that fun stuff. I've delayed making these arches for a while because I seriously did not set myself up for success in any possible way, shape, or form. Because trying to make an arch in a 3 by, I think this is 7. Actually, let's make this most accurate. It's a 4 by 7 area, which means this is going to be an extra thick line with not a fun to work with center. I think that's the most infuriating part, is it just has this 2 by 1 block center that is so very annoying to work with, and it never quite looks right, even though reasonably it is. I think I might have already tried this design, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Yeah, here's my problem. That does not look like an arch. It looks awfully lopsided to this side, and no matter the arch I do, it's just gonna do that. So I need to figure out a way for this point to work with all those other points. It's just gonna struggle no matter what. I think I could get away with that, maybe? No, it still just looks lopsided on this side. I might be able to get away with that one. Because that can I think that kind of pulls off what I want. But it still just looks so lopsided to me, even though realistically it is the same amount. Just the fact that it doesn't have a good center ruins it every time. I could try literally just pulling this forward, even though this will be kind of awkward, but that does help it a little bit. It makes a weird point here, but I'm gonna have those everywhere anyway, so I think I do like that. That now looks even in my head, in my eyes. I think I've messed up how this is a little bit though. Yeah, I'm supposed to do this on this side, not that. There we go. I'm not upset by that. I do actually like that one. Apparently all I had to do was just sit on it for ages until I was happy with it. I'm not sure how I'm gonna build on top of this, but I do seriously like that bit of progress. It's something small, but I'm happy that's finally continued. My immediate thought right now is to remove those slabs there and change them out for pillars to build this up even higher. Maybe replicate this arch a few more layers, or replicate it one more time and then do something smaller in the middle as the last layer, kind of like a cake. Little 3-tiered cake, something like that. And all in all, I'm really happy with that progress. I don't feel like I did a lot, even though I know realistically a lot of my time was spent finally getting little things done, including off-camera stuff like AFKing for more string, and then also getting all the raids out of the way, because I've been meaning to do that for like a month now. And then I also spent a decent chunk of time trying to figure out what the hell to do with that auto smelter. But I'm seriously happy with today, as little as I got done, at least seemingly on camera. I know I said I get bushes done and stuff. Do you want to see me build bushes? Do you? Seriously, I'm not gonna really show that on camera because that's an easy enough thing. Same thing with the ruins. I don't feel like I should put a 5-second time lapse in for me placing a couple bushes and placing some sandstone. So all in all, thank y'all for joining me. I'll see y'all next week. Bye bye.